Keepers. I'm in a keeper draft. We switched like our home league. Every year has been a keeper draft. It's fun. I enjoy the keepers. We switched to an auction. So keepers are a little bit different, but still in most keeper drafts, you get to keep the guy the next year in whatever round you took him. Davis, have you done anything as far as like looking at keepers for redraft leagues?
Yeah, my main home league with my buddies is a keeper league, and we have already done our draft, and I already hate the keeper that I did. I kept Lamar Jackson in the 11th round instead of James Conner in the 18th round, 19th round.
Ooh.
And
you only get to keep one?
Yeah, only one. I've been lobbying for more. I did finally get us up to the point to where we can start 5 wide receivers though, which is pretty nice.
Why did you keep Lamar? Because I'm also keeping Lamar Jackson in my league, but just because we get 2, so I'm keeping L. Jackson, Deontay Johnson. But like, why would you keep him over Connor? I'm curious. Knowing you're thinking about quarterbacks, you think Lamar Jackson is going to be just a repeat of last year?
Well, I just knew I'd be able to get, like, first of all, being able to win that position every single week is really nice. But I also knew I would be able to get Ronald Jones because my league mates don't like Ronald Jones that much. And I was able to get Ronald Jones. And I will, just flip and I'll just fab my RB2 spot all year.
All right. Peter, you in any keeper leagues?
I am. I'm in a couple keeper leagues. I did a trade, actually. I had one...
Dynasty Trades podcast.
No, this is a keeper league trade podcast, even better. But it involves a friend of the show, a favorite player of the show. I had 1 year left. It's a contract league, too. I could keep Alvin Kamara for 1 more year at a rock bottom low price. And I got offered A.J. Brown, but I could keep him up to 3 years after that. I was one and done with Kamara. So I flipped Kamara like a hot cake for A.J. Brown in that keeper league.
Nice.
Staying on brand, buddy.
Very nice. Who are some keeper suggestions that you guys like? Because honestly, I think that like 0 RB sets up well for keeper league just because you can get some cheap running backs later on.
I mean, everyone just go and draft Laviska Shenault and keep him next year for a 16th rounder or whatever.
Yeah. I would say, and as evidenced by my draft last night, that the rookie wide receivers, people have this macro thing in their head of like, we shouldn't always draft rookie wide receivers. They're slow to develop, but this is a historically good class. These wide receivers went in the 1st and 2nd round. Kitchen is the only one listening to me. Tuttle and Davis are laughing, but I'm getting on my soapbox here, and I'm saying you need to be drafting these wide receivers.
I'm laughing because you drafted 5 of them in your
I mean, I will say this: one of them is this year's AJ Brown. I don't know which one it is, but one of those is this year's.
I know which one it is, and it's CeeDee Lamb.
There's lots of good candidates.
Actually, it's Shenault, but CeeDee Lamb will be like, I don't know, Hardman, I guess. No, better than Hardman. I don't know. He's gonna have like 800 yards and 6 touchdowns.
All right, Tuttle. Who are some keeper options you like this year?
Quintus Cephas.
Yeah, obviously. Do you guys use WhatsApp?
Yes, I do.
I hate WhatsApp. And basically the only keeper league I'm in uses WhatsApp, and I delete the app from my phone when it's not during the season. So I just got a text from my commish saying he needs my keepers for this year. And so I need help, but I'm trying to figure out where I can keep these guys. I have Lamar on this team. I drafted Tony Pollard last year, hoping that I could keep him, but this is only a 10 team league. So I assume I wouldn't be able to keep Pollard.
Oh.
And then it's like, I don't know the strategy. It's only a 10-team league, so do you guys, keep?
I don't think there's any value in keeping someone like Pollard in a 10-team league. I think you want starters only.
I'm trying to figure out where I drafted Chris Godwin last year because he's on the team.
Yeah, I bet you drafted him later on.
Just to piggyback, Tuttle, did you delete WhatsApp because it does that thing where any
saves your photos?
I hate it so much.
No, but there's a setting. All you gotta do is go on it and say, "Don't save your photos to whatever."
My wife did it, and it feels like it doesn't work.
Yeah,
I don't think you can turn that off, Dave.
I did.
Let us know in the chat.
Why don't you guys use GroupMe?
No,
it's not my choice.
I actually like WhatsApp for it's what our home league uses. I like it because we also have we've talked about it. But when there is a group chat and there are people in the group chat that are not
Here we go.
iPhone users, it throws off the dynamic of the group.
I mean, it's literally the worst.
So
It's like when you when you give the thumbs
it's
up
like
to
so and so
something to
like this message. So and so
just-
love this message.
Just stop liking messages. That's stupid.
So yeah, that's when, and you can use WhatsApp on your desktop too. So anyways, and you can mute it for like 8 hours if you need to like actually get work done.
The problem that arises is so we did a startup with Leone and that one's in GroupMe. And then I have like my college buddies are in WhatsApp. And then I'm in another league that uses Telegram. And then one uses Twitter DM. And it's just like, it's just too much, guys. It's too much. I think it's starting to rain.
I had to download Sleeper app. Do you guys use Sleeper yet?
I use Sleeper for my home league now. We transitioned.
Yeah, it's too many apps.
You're such an old.
I'll maybe look into Sleeper if I can get in on their next investing round.
All right. Sleepers and keepers. They've already raised money.
They don't have my money. They don't have the Deposit Kings money.
They actually, Drew went to Dartmouth, and I guess they give money to like entrepreneur. They have an entrepreneurial fund, and Drew did not get it, but I think that fund invested into Sleeper. So I guess part of Drew's education went there. As far as the keepers, though, sleepers and keepers, I'm taking a look at these backfields where the contract year guys are going to be gone for next year. So, like we've talked
thinking Kitchen.
Well,
LaMichael P. Ryan high on Kitchen's list.
Don't, Davis. This is a problem, honestly, with the gathering of negativity the industry does. Like, you think that everyone knows everything. There are some casual listeners out there who
we have alienated.
Solid
advice. All right. Who literally stopped watching the show like 6 years ago. Like when Silva left and it was replaced by the guy doing Carrot Top bits, like they were like, I'm done.
He had to reach deep into the trunk for the umbrella.
Okay, I know you guys are really interested, so I'm just checking this. Lamar Jackson in the 13th round has to be the keeper.
Yeah, take him. Take him. So out of those,
you'll do it and you'll feel good about it, but you're gonna hate it when you see that Dak goes in your league in like the 9th round, and you're gonna be like, "This was useless." Like, I hate it now.
I need to get some legit takes from you guys. Out of the guys that are leaving, who are some of the backup field situations? Let's say like round 4 or later, or round 5 or later. We had the 4 or 5 rounds and later. Who are some of the backup running backs or guys that are going to be the lead dog next year that you would want to draft for some keepers? Davis.
Big dog Mike Boone. Better than Alexander Madison.
Gross. That's a waste of a pick right there.
I didn't know I was going to have to bring up sports.
Yeah. Will you tell me someone who's on the last year of their contract, and then I'll tell you running back
Aaron Jones.
Okay. AJ Dillon is a nice keeper pick.
Yeah. Fournette. So if you want an Armstead, Kenyon Drake. So
there we
got Chase Edmonds.
I'll even say Eno's a more exciting prospect than even Chase if you want a super deep keeper stash.
Benjamin. Let's see. You've got James Conner. So if you wanted to, even though Benny Snell is kind of the backup.
Beats love Benny Snell, man.
Yeah.
Benny Snell might be an issue.
Yeah, he might. And they drafted.
Are you saying Benny Snell is a problem? Angry nose flare emoji.
Exactly.
I didn't get that one.
I didn't either.
You're not online enough to get it, Kitchen. Not enough time scrolling.
All right. So I think those are the ones primarily for now. Marlon Mack is the other one, but
little guy named Jonathan Taylor might be a nice sleeper for you guys out there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can't catch passes, but
is he going after the 4th round though? JK.
Not in competitive leagues, but I bet in some 10
in a home league you
leagues.
Might.
Yeah.
Dobbins as well would be definitely one. Dobbins is going to be a problem this year for sure.
I like the Dobbins call.
I will say I haven't been drafting a lot of Dobbins, and I try to ignore, the noise from camp, but watching him laying out in the end zone, catching that pass, I was like, okay, I'm paying attention.